I'm on my grape juice fast. It's been my 34th day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm on my grape juice fast. It's been my 34th day.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
I lost track. I forgot. No, 34. Yeah. So, and I drink grape juice with lemon.
How do you make the juice?
How? So I'm buying usually very dark grapes. So I try to stick with the darkest grapes I can get, and then I just cold press them in a juicer and strain them and squeeze fresh lemon juice. And then it's a very powerful thing.
Nice.
It's a very powerful. So
how many ounces do you drink a day?
that's a very interesting question, because sometimes I feel like I drink. So sometimes I feel like I don't drink enough, and I feel like, oh, I'm hungry because I feel something in my stomach. But is it a
It's more psychological.
Yeah, where it's here, right? And I'm like, wait a minute. I wait 10 minutes, and after I get an answer. So when I'm hungry still, I drink a little bit more. So I drink about 3 jars, and it's like 8 to 10 ounces per jar.
A day? Oh, that's like nothing.
Yeah.
So you're saying 30 ounces max?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
At the beginning, I drank much more. I drank like 1 gallon of juice, and it wasn't even enough. I was still hungry, but it changed like
That's
very
awesome,
quick.
man. That's sweet.
Yeah, seriously. I think the lemon is the power of this juice.
Helps changing it out.
Yeah.
So how would you just put like 1 lemon or a half lemon for 10 ounces?
Oh my gosh, that depends. So now I feel like my body hates lemon anymore, and I just can add a little bit. So I add
That's
like
enough.
half or even less than a half of lemon. And earlier I put sometimes even lemon and a half into 8 ounces. So yeah, it was very strong, but I still felt like my body wants that lemon. So I went with the flow. So some people can't trust their body yet, especially when you're transitioning for cooked food, right, to raw vegan. You can't trust your body yet. But when you're like detoxing for like the last 2 years, like I've been doing this, it's like you can trust your body more a little bit. So I just follow it, and I felt like my body wants that lemon and grape juice. And now I was like, I was talking to him and saying, okay, tomorrow I'm eating watermelon for breakfast. He said, oh, okay, so are you breaking your fast? Yes. Okay, let's do this. And that was yesterday, actually. I woke up and I was like, no, my body actually wants grape juice, and I can't stop. That's why it's,
awesome.
I was, yeah, my goal was 20 days, and I will be happy if I can do this. But I did 30 days, and I can't even stop now. It's just,
I can't wait till I said I'm gonna start that the Conquer Grape show.
Oh yeah.
So just a little lemon.
Lemon.
Can't wait. But that's so you're just gonna go until you decide not to. Like how are you gonna?
Yeah, I wanna
wait till your
let my
intuition
body
tells you.
decide. Yeah, and if I feel like my body can't handle it anymore, and I feel tired of it, I just give up. I just wait until I get that
sign.
kick.
Yeah, it's so awesome when you get to that intuitive level, because that is kind of the challenge. Like, is it my body saying or my mind saying? You know,
Yeah.
What's actually?
But you know what? Like I was talking to her about my healing crisis. So that was funny because when I was on the day 30th, the last day when I was planning to be on grape juice fast, I was walking here barefoot, of course. And what happened? They actually trimmed the grass, so all the bags were underneath. But I was still keep going, walking around, and all of a sudden I got stung by the bumblebee. Sorry, because when I like lift my foot up, and there was a bumblebee under. I was like, why you are so dark? You know, because it was more black than yellow. So that was a bumblebee, and I was like doing this to the bee because she was like actually hanging on my foot, and she couldn't stop. You know, I think that she put this thing,
poison.
yeah, and she was just waiting till I, you know, I don't know, hit her or what. But I helped her just, you know, because it was so painful. And after I stepped on the other one. At the same time, when I just
with the other foot or the same
rescue
foot?
the same one on
well,
this
that's better
side,
than the other foot. Yeah.
this side, and I was like, oh, okay. People were looking at me. I have no, you know, shoes, sometimes I have questions. We get questions. Are you okay? So yeah, I just walking barefoot, because I don't have shoes here. So that's. And I walked back home like this, of course, limping. And I took so I dry brushed my body. I put tea tree oil on that spots where I was stung. And what else? Dry brush, hot bath, and after I did cold and hot showers for 30 seconds each. And my foot, my leg felt great. Okay, and 4 hours later, I got high temperature. And I just like passed out. I just wanted to lay down and sleep, So I went to bed and I got a flu-like symptoms. It was very bad. I was itchy. I was dizzy. I was sweating, but I didn't. I felt like I'm sweating, and that was like I was hot inside but cold outside. It was so weird. And I took a temperature, so I actually I had like 108.
108?
100.
That's like 0.8.
0.8.
Oh yeah.
100.8.
Almost dead.
Yeah. No. But earlier on the Christmas I had very high. But anyway, so 100.8. And yeah, and that was very intense. It actually, you know what was the funny thing? It took maybe 4 hours. Maybe.
Wait, how long ago was this?
That was 4 days ago.
Oh, just 4 days.
Yeah. And I was just sick for 4 hours. And after I woke up and my leg got very swollen, actually my foot. This foot was big. And so I soaked it in heel ulti. And I soaked this 3 times and the swelling disappeared. So I healed like in a year,
quickly,
in a day and a half or so. Yeah, very quick. So I was like, actually, I kind of like that healing crisis. I regret that the temperature wasn't higher because it was only 100 degrees.
Well, we can go find some bees right now, and they're a lot of people purposely sting themselves. So.
Yeah, but that was really bad. Like I couldn't. I woke up at the next day. The next day was just very weak to me. Just the morning, I woke up and I couldn't even hold like my hands up. I was like, I can't even stand up, I'm going to pass out. And I couldn't even like hold the spoon, nothing. And that was maybe for like next 2 hours and it disappeared. So that was like a kind of healing crisis I got. So yeah, I killed some viruses inside. I'm happy. Yeah, but it was very stressful. I just didn't want to have a higher fever, but at the same time I wanted, because 103 degrees is perfect, right, when you reach that point. But it's only 3 degrees, it's okay.
Right, have you ever been stung before you were fruitarian? And what happened?
Nothing.
Well, it might have been a different type of bee or insect.
Yeah, and I got stung also by wasps many times, but it just was swollen. I didn't have any issues. So now it hit me.
Wasps kind of stay local for me. I mean, I don't think there's like a full body issue.
Full body.
With the wasp.
I think
I don't know.
Yeah.
But by a lot of things.
Yeah, but interesting thing is like some people bee venom they used to be sick to get that flu, and the same they do with snakes, right?
Yes, some do.
They like.
I mean, there's apitherapy, but I did that for a few years. So
did you? Did you get?
No, I didn't get. It was more. It was more to correct some of the joint pain and stuff, or to try and do that. So.
But this is good. This is like a boost to your immune system, and your immune system wants to fight.
Yeah, I mean,
I
guess it's been successful for a lot of like chronic things like MS and other things, but I was just. I mean, I don't know if it helped me. I would just. In Maui, there's lots of dying bees on the beach, unfortunately, probably from pesticides, but or maybe just some of them naturally die. But I would just pick them up in the wake or the rake on the beach and use because they're already dying, and get their last sting out of them.
So bees are helpful.
Well, I don't know. I can't say that was. I mean, I don't know if it helped or hurt.
So just kidding, because other vegans can be offended.
Oh yeah.
But
Well, I mean, I wasn't going like hunting
No, I'm
bees.
just
so.
kidding.
But yeah, I mean, I was like, I've heard about this. So I was just like,
No,
they're there.
Yeah, because
Because there, people, a lot
Yeah.
of people actually step on them on the beach, like old people, you know. So, like some of us just actually just pick them up and throw them into the, you know, get them off the area where people walk.
yeah.
But it is kind of a little hazard for some people. Because some people do have a bad reaction.
Yeah,
So, I'm not
some
defending
people
it, I'm not
even
defending
die. But,
Yeah.
that's why even I texted even Dr. Morse cleaning because I was depressed because I didn't feel well. I was about to throw up a lot on that day, and I was like super nauseous, and I didn't know what's going on, and I had a lot of mucus in my throat, like, but I was swallowing it. I couldn't cough it out, and it was so bad, and I was worried. What if I am allergic to it? You know, and they say, don't worry, it's a healing crisis. And actually, hooray, you got a healing crisis. You know, everybody's
That's what
waiting
they
for
say,
the flu. And I was like, yeah, so it's like everything is fine. Just make sure your tongue is not getting swollen. And if it does, you need to go to the ER to help yourself.
So other than that, you don't get sick anymore then? But yeah, because I mean, my father died like 2.5 years ago. Before that, I had been sick for like 5 or 6 years, and that was mostly raw vegan. I wasn't fruitarian yet. But then, after he died, I got sick. I mean, it was, you know, you imagine stress and other things. I like a real sick, like fever and stuff. And then that's been 2.5 years plus now, and I haven't even been close to sick since then. And it's like, and I mean, now that I'm a fruitarian, I can't even like imagine being sick. I've gotten some weird phlegm come up, eating like all citrus and things, but not like I'm coughing and feeling sick phlegm. It just phlegm randomly comes up like when I'm sleeping, or like it's like I think it's easier to come out. But weird, you know. But yeah, I love the healthfulness of the fruitarian diet. Just like I literally can't imagine being sick, like you know, healing quickly from, you know, stings or whatever. Just you know, just everything just feels different and vibrant. So I mean, like it used to when I was younger. So. I'm 50 now. So.
Wow,
So,
what, really?
Yeah.
You don't look like.
Well, thank you. I mean, I definitely looked like.
So young.
I probably looked 50 a few years ago. Like I always looked really young from my age up to around 40, and then I like.
But we don't.
Somewhere I went like looking way over 40, and then and now it's kind of balanced out. I think so.
That's very inspirational.
But like my hair's, I was telling him, my hair used to be super gray. Like it was really gray. And like
no, your hair is getting it's
well,
color.
its color's totally coming back, but because my hairstylist was like, "How do you dye your hair? You can't dye blonde hair," you know. I was like, "No, I just changed my diet."
Yeah.
It's like, so I'm not there yet, but it's come a long way.
Yeah. So it's amazing. I love this story. I love your journey.
Oh yeah, I could talk forever. I have so many things to
right.
talk
I
about,
know.
but
We need
this
to
time-
hang out a little bit next time. So
Well,
we
certainly
can
when you're in the
make a
city,
video.
I'll come up. I love coming down. Yeah.
That would be
Yeah, we can talk, I guess.
sure about
mean-
some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Maui
Yeah.
again.
So,
in a few
we
weeks.
can talk about it
Oh,
a little more.
we're done
but
now
yeah,
then.
so now we are
Eat
going
fruit.
to eat
Eat fruit.
finally.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't even, hunger just like, is like different for me now.
Yeah, I just,
Like I haven't, I
just
mean, I ate my
taking-
jackfruit last night, so that's kind of cheap, not cheap, but
That's good.
otherwise
I'm
it would have
about
just
to
been
take
grape
my
juice.
herbs.
So.
Grape juice, good.
I mean, that's all I had yesterday until I got home and decided to have my draft food. It smelled so amazing.
Yeah. I know, you can't even.
Well, it's ready and it's ripe. I'm like, oh,
Okay, that's it.
it's meant to be eating.
It's meant to be.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.